Well, it's been a while, but we're back at it with Car Dealer Simulator. Now, this game has had quite a bit of updates since I last played several months back. So I'm really excited to jump back in, and as you can see too, the developer has been really busy with some other titles too, like Car Rental Simulator, Car Cleaner Simulator, and Car Crime Simulator. I sense a theme. But then again, it makes sense. You can build out one game and then use those assets, those mechanics, and implement it into a different kind of scenario. So, hey, good on them. As long as the games are fun and people are enjoying them, really, that's all that matters. But let's go ahead and start up a brand new run of Car Dealer Simulator and see what they have done with this title. Alright, so we're going to do a new save. We're going to do Sim Mind. There we go.
Hey kid, Little Sam here. Are you on your way to the shop? We don't have time to waste. Let me know when you arrive. The client's already waiting.
All right. Car driving. Yep, we got that. Hold R to open the radio menu. Ooh, there's a radio menu now. That's cool. That wasn't in there before the last time I played. Refueling at the gas pump. Yep, got it. Actually, what I'm really happy about when it comes to this title is the fact that they took out the AI voice. They said that it was just temporary, just placeholders until they got actors in, and yeah, it sounds a lot better. And that happened actually when Early Access first launched, but back in the demo it was an AI voice. It's very strange. Also, what is up with the fuel here? I'm curious. I'm going to assume we can fuel other things here, maybe? Because I've never seen this lit up before, so I was kind of curious. Handling on the vehicles feels good. No complaints there. I have a complaint with this person not using a blinker, though. Well, if you ever need a new car, feel free to give us a call.
You took way too long. Good thing you're here. I had to step out and take care of something, but I've got your first job. I found an amazing deal. The client's already on board, so everything's set. See that towing trailer in the yard? Grab it and go pick up that piece of mechanical beauty. You know the deal. It's a chunk of junk. But if you fix it right, we'll pull some cash out of it. Don't waste time. Get moving.
And then exit the vehicle, interact with the hitch using the E key, or do it from the car by pressing Z. Okay. Yeah, I remember not really liking the tow dolly. Like, it's a great idea. It's just trying to back it up is a pain in the butt. There we go.
Nice job, kid. Listen, the deal with this client is all set. Now we just need to pick up the car. But before you head out, drive over to the station and fuel up your ride. If you get stuck in the middle of nowhere, you won't be much use to anyone.
Have a full gas tank, my dude. Also, I'm cleaning this truck. Look at how nasty this truck is. It's a spa day for this truck right now. The car washing elements of this game have always been pretty solid. Weirdly therapeutic, too. There have been some issues in the past where certain things weren't getting registered properly. And so you'd be cleaning and cleaning and cleaning, like there's nothing else to clean, but it wouldn't, like, register. So hopefully that's been all fixed. Alright, there we go. And then from there... Oh, that's right, we can rotate nozzle. Forgot about that. The scanner, which will tell you what still needs to be covered and whatnot, which I really like. Getting this truck all snazzy. or meet with a client, you know, it's important. Plus, it reminds me of how to do this stuff. Okay, rotate, use tool, put back, crouch. How? I don't want to rotate the nozzle, but you can. There you go, boom. Okay, how? Let's see here. Grab. I know you can change it from... There we go. Water, foam. So, water. The effects on this are actually quite nice. Better than in some other games I've played. And so far, everything seems very responsive. No hang-ups yet, which is nice. I had a really good time with the series when I was playing this earlier on. So, definitely intrigued to see how far we can go this time around. And if you like it, feel free to let me know. Also, you can watch the previous playthroughs through the playlist that I have on YouTube. Everything is up on the channel. So you'll be able to see from the demo all the way up to this point now. Now, can't do much about the rust right now, but it's cleaner. I wonder if they still have the person who tries to, like, mess up your cars. They're, like, hired from the competition. They sneak on and throw stuff all over your car. So you want me to fuel up with a full tank of gas. Okay. I get it, tutorial. But, like, okay. Weird. There we go. Interact. Pump that fuel. There we go. See? GG easy. Yeah, I really like how the map is so lively. This game has always given me, like, a positive sense of games like Storage Hunter Simulator, where their environment has a lot of details and everything feels very, like, lived in, and there's actively stuff going on around you. While in the car, press X to extend the ramp. Drive up to the vehicle you want to tow. To detach the vehicle. Okay, then while in the car, press X. Okay. A little too fast. A, B, C, D. So says the shirt. Like Baby's first metal band. Instead of lightning struck, it's static struck. There we go. Hey! From what I remember, you used to be able to go to the bar and buy stuff from the bartender, like cigarettes and candy, so you could give them to the people that you were going back and forth with on how much you're going to pay for their car. Or, yeah, and it was like also, I think also for how much they were willing to pay for your car, like for bartering and stuff.
Don't worry about the mechanics, but make sure you clean it up with the pressure washer and snap a few good pics. Remember, if it's going to sell, it needs to shine.
It was always so funny because cigarettes you could only give to male NPCs, and candy you could only give to female NPCs. It was a bit bizarre. Park the car. Yeah, okay, cool. We just walked through this actually, so we are good to go. Ooh. Yep, there we go. This is what you would call a weather beater. Yeah, I was born and raised for a bit, in Michigan, in the U.S., and there we get really heavy winters because we have over 1,300 lakes, so we get a lot of lake effect snow and what have you, and it's really easy to get what's called whiteouts, where if you're driving, you can't see because all you see is the snow because there's just so much of it and it's so thick. And so people tend to have two different cars if they can afford it, and they usually say the one that's for winter is called the weather beater. If it gets damaged, if you get in an accident with it, it won't really matter. It's a pretty cheap car. And then you usually drive your nice one during the spring or summer. Okay, so let's go ahead and wash. I don't know if that's what they call it in other locations, but definitely in Michigan, that's a thing. I actually haven't lived in an area with snow for, oh boy, like maybe 9 years now. And it was funny because right now it's Thanksgiving. Well, it's just after Thanksgiving. And a lot of places do have snow. But I just completely forget about it because I don't have to deal with it. So we were talking and everything. They're like, oh, yeah, there's a lot of snow up in, I can't remember what state now. And I was like, oh, yeah. Like, yeah, that's a thing. Oh, man. There we go. So we could move the car. He did say don't worry about the mechanics of it. There is a vendor, was a vendor, down the road to the left down there where you could buy new parts. You can also buy old parts from the, like the junkyard or whatever. So that way you can save on money. Yep, take photos. Make sure they're properly aligned. I could probably just drive this vehicle and it'd be a lot easier. You know what? Fine. Now, if a car is in poor condition and can't run, that's going to be another thing, but this can drive just fine, so. Now, whether I can drive it just fine, that's a whole other thing. Okay. There we go. Camera. Beautiful. Pose for me. Make love to the camera. Total photo points 7. Points captured 7 of 7. Oh, cool. I've not seen that before. Okay, neat. Yeah, get out of that. Oh, wait. It looks like you can actually access your computer from here, too. I don't remember that being a thing. I mean, maybe it was always like that. I just never really thought much about it, but that's cool. Yeah, so we still have the junkyard. We still have the bar, fuel station, shop, player's company, player's car, scheduled meeting, object, yep, and then mail quest. Heck, okay, interesting. Tutorial list. Ooh, handy. I like that. Handle your employees from here. Vehicles. Yeah, I love the fact you can see all the vehicles that you own and then also reset them if you need to. I have no idea why the radio is listed as a vehicle. But you know what? Hey, why not? Trophy Hall. Oh, this is new. Oh, cool. They give you like a full breakdown of the different kinds of cars. Oh, okay, so this is where they keep track of like, okay, you've sold Pulses. Here's how much you've sold them for, how many miles you've driven in one. How many you've sold, how many you've bought. Oh, okay, cool. So the Ignis I don't remember. So that looks like it's a newer car. I think I remember the Aurora Outrider, I think. Definitely remember the Apex brand. The Cavallaro I don't remember. Cargo-wise, oh man, when we could finally get Cargo-Wises, I totally was all about selling those. Those were really good money at one point. And pretty easy to get everything situated for them so you could sell them. Harmonia, those were good cars. Yep, remember that. Boulder, Canyon, I remember. Ridge, I remember. Trail, I remember. Phantom, yeah, the Phantom brand I'm not sure on. I don't think so. Well, I think I remember the Thunder, but I don't remember some of these other ones. They might have been added later. Yep, UMX I remember, and then Zen Motors Journey. Okay. Well, that's really cool. If you're a car person, there's a little bit of everything here for you, but if you're not, that's also okay too. I've always said that this game is incredibly friendly for people who aren't really familiar with cars, and I've really had a good time with it, and I'm not really a huge car person by any means. My dad is much more of a car person than me, for sure. No kidding. So you can actually order parts now through your tablet. That's really cool. All at 100%. Okay. And then you have an other section. Still have the exhaust tape, plate repair kit, portable fuel container. Okay. So the fuses we still have. Oh, cool. So I'm curious then on if these get delivered to you or if you have to go pick them up at the shop. Neat. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing thus far, how they've expanded this and everything. Very cool. Now, one thing I really liked was I really liked initially when I was playing the game where you would get an email and be like, hey, I have this car that you might like. You know, it fell into my lap kind of situation and, you know, I'm looking to sell and sell for a good price for you. That kind of stuff was neat because then it wasn't just me constantly searching. There were some times where they came to you, but it didn't happen enough, it felt like. It felt like it only happened like maybe once or twice. So hopefully they've added more to that because I like that. It's just something a little different. And we have our upgrades here. Yep, still 3 levels here for the workshop, 3 levels for the car wash. Oh, they added a gas pump hub. Underground fuel tank, fuel dispenser, fuel check room, reputation. Oh, cool. So we can start pumping gas here. Oh, okay. I wonder if just for our cars or if other random cars will come up and we can charge them for it. So kind of like a mini gas station. 4 levels to the office. Okay, I think we got level 3. Yeah, I think we're at level 3. I don't know. Yeah, I think we're at level 3 in the other playthrough. Underground garage. Oh, that's cool. Holds up to 50 cars. You can actually collect your cars and store them there. Oh, that's cool. A very like Pokemon-esque way of doing it. I like it. Okay, so let's see, shopping list, upgrades, car shop. Nothing in our mail. Is it car shop? Yeah, car shop. Okay. Your ads. So Apex Motors Vanguard Gray. Add those photos. And again, you want to make sure you fill out all this because you're going to make more money off of it. Like, see, you get a 5% bonus for photos. You get 7.5% bonus for it being washed. And then it'll also tell you, so you can see right now, we can charge around 4,000. That's market value, but we can always go higher than that. So if we wanted to go, say, 5,000, too high of a price decreases customers' interest. Right now we're in the green, so we could keep going. So let's try 6 grand. See, now we're in the red. We could try it, but it's not a guarantee that people will come up and actually try to bid for it. Or that they might bid a solid price for it. They might try to come up and be like, I'll take it for 3 grand. And it's like, no, it's at 6. So let's try 5575. Post your advertisement. There we go. Turn the sign hanging on the door to open, close. I feel like they've elaborated on these a bit more, which is pretty nice. You can speed up time to the next day by going to sleep in the back room. Got it. Oh, what am I? What is going on? All right. Let's open. Also, I love the details in this office. They've done a very good job, honestly. The different environmental elements. All right. Our future begins now. Let's do this. Currently for sale. Come on, folks. Hey, you're walking. You need a car. Come on over. Ma'am, you're walking. You definitely need a car. Hop on over. Who's ready to party in a Apex Vanguard? Sir, you look like you don't party, but could still use a car. Come on over. Come on. You know you want to. No? Okay, well. Ma'am, hello. Hi. Want a car? I'm gonna take that as a yes. So just hang a left, and you'll be good to go. Oh, there we go. Hello, sir. How's it going? I'd give you a mint or something, but currently out of them. And you probably don't want to try the donuts that are in the office. Just warning you, they've been around for a while. They're more of a doorstop, really, than a donut. Anyway. So what do you think? Look at this beauty. Sleek, gray. Just... Okay, well, there we go. You want to fight to the death for it? That'd be some good entertainment.
No.
What do you mean no? No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. Not no, 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 no. Yesy, 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 yes. Come on. Alright, price is a little too high for them. That's fine. Patience is a virtue, right?
Hell no.
Sir, you're saying no to air. There's nothing parked there. This isn't Wonder Woman's airplane, okay? Would you move along? No, ma'am. Car's right here. Right here. Hi. 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 Okay, there we go. Huh? You want car? What? What? It's shiny. It's clean. You could eat off the hood. Please don't actually do it, though. Usually I have more luck than this. Maybe they tweaked the AI a bit more when it comes to bidding and stuff. They still haven't changed this, where they just go up to a random spot and are just like, no, no, no. Yeah, look at this. Nice and shiny. It has wheels.
No. No, no, no.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Ma'am, you're walking around. You don't have a car. You need one. It goes with your skirt, which is also gray. Just not shiny.
No. No, no, no. No.
Sir, I'm so sorry. I said you don't look like you party. Come on over here. No, no, that's the wrong way. Yep, yep, this way. Right here. Come here. Psst, 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 psst. Yeah, look at that.
No way.
What? Rude. Rude. Can't believe that. What did the car ever do to you? Hold on. Oh, I can't jump in it. It's because since it's on sale. I was about ready to run that dude over. What are you doing?
Hell no.
What? You know what? Get out of here. Move along. Okay, maybe we need to sell it for like 5075. Usually we have at least one person who's like, well, you know what? I'll barter with you. But we're not even getting that right now. Oh, Minnesota. Not far away from Michigan, actually. And they have 10,000 lakes. A lot of lakes. A lot of water. Oh, look. This great car from Minnesota. Oh, here we go. You have 3 attempts to negotiate the car price. Enter amounts in the appropriate field. The number of remaining attempts is visible in the bottom right corner. Client will react to your offers. Try to get close to their expectations. Dot. Hello. Woo! Okay. Oh, this is awkward. I'd like to take a look at your car. The price you've listed, 55. My offer is. I knew you were going to. 34.24. All right. How about 5075? I can't buy it for that price. I'm offering 4K. Okay. What about 4684?
Hell no.
All right. What about 43? All right, good. I'll take it. That's fine.
Well,
Good
kid,
job,
you really
good
nailed it
job.
today.
Yeah,
Did you see that reputation boost after the sale? Keep it up. The higher your reputation, the thicker your wallet. And that's what we're really playing for, right?
I like
You've
them
earned your
thick
rest
wallets.
today. Tomorrow, I'll show you some tricks of the trade. Remember, early bird catches the worm.
You know, I swear I didn't hear tricks. I heard chicks of the trade and went, I'm sorry, what? New day begins at 7 a.m. I'm trying to remember, though, when you start up the day, I don't think your workers actually start once you get employees until 8, though, if I remember right. Unless they've changed that. Oh, they have options here. This used to not be a thing. 1600, almost 1700. So we can sleep until 8 the next day, 12 the next day, 1500 the next day, or 1800. Or we can just change duration here. Interesting. Okay. Oh. New stinger as well.
Hey, kid, well rested? You know, I was thinking, since you're doing such a great job boosting our reputation in town, maybe it's time to work on our image a bit, too. Did you see that old sign above the entrance? Exactly. It could use a little upgrade. Something fresh to catch the eye.
So fresh and so clean. Okay, so customization, which is somewhere. Here, there we go. Simulated dealings. Oh, yeah. Whoop! Super small. Linear, half circle, convex, concave, 1-step, 2-step. What? I don't even see anything changing. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. That's cool. Brings some depth to it. That's neat. Rotate through all of the colors. My goodness. Can I just click on it? No. Okay. There we go. Extrude color. Sounds personal. Bevel color. Sure, we'll go with that. Definitely need to change that background. Such a nasty looking sign. Can we get a pressure washer? Technically we have one for the cars, right? Not quite the same, but... You know what? Yeah, fine. Oh, we can pan and stuff. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really neat. I like that. You can actually see the bevel and stuff. Nice little touch there. Zoom in, zoom out. Oh, sweet. Very cool. Close Shiftify? Yes, sure.
All right, that should do it. I'll wire you some money through MobiCash. Find yourself a good enough ride and make a deal. We'll see how much more we can squeeze out of it.
And we do love squeezing. We love thick wallets and squeezing. Online marketplace. Okay. Boop-a-doo. Let's go to car shop. So I do like how you can select condition, drivable, not drivable. We definitely want drivable. Condition. So treated, poor, and excellent. We'll just look at all the conditions here. Duration, price range. So we are limited to what we can purchase here. So let's go with 5K. Oh, wow. You can do more filters? I don't remember that. So you can actually pick the year, the color, body type, even mileage. Oh, I like that. That's cool. So yeah, the Apex cars are typically what you'll start out with. The NGD Pulse as well. And the Pulse tends to sell better because they're newer cars than the Apex. That's not always the case, again, because it also relies on condition too and just overall mileage. But because the Apex cars are usually older, they usually have more miles as well. That's right, UMX as well too. Okay. I want to go for the Pulse. Kind of thinking Pulse. Maybe the green Pulse here. 1994, 58,000 miles. Not bad. Drivable, 40%. Visual condition poor, but that's fine. All right, let's take a look at another one real quick too here. The yellow one. Now this is a 93. It's actually more expensive, but it has more miles on it. But the visual condition is treated. '96, but with a ton of miles on it. All right, let's go for... I guess, yeah, let's just go for green. Schedule the meeting. Yeah, it got to the point where if I knew the car was drivable, I would just run there and drive my car. or run there and then drive the car back, I should say. That way I didn't have to deal with the dolly. You know what? I think I'm going to do that, actually. That way we can also see our surroundings here, see if anything's changed in the environment. It also saves us gas at least one way, so that's nice. Hello, my fine sir. Thomas, or Tomas. Hello. As it was written in the ad, car costs $38.50. Would you go $26.50?
Oh, no, 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 no. No cats.
No cats? Did you just say cats? What? I do like the responses, though. It's always pretty funny. I'm gonna go 2,700.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. Well.
Nah,
On one hand, on the other hand, 2,750.
I don't know.
Now we don't have anything to gift, so all right, let's accept it.
Okay.
Okay. You know, instead of having the people completely despawn, it would be great if they just ghosted out. You just put a fade on them. Just like that meme. The guy's standing there and just goes, deuce, peace, and just disappears, fades out. Try to get as much of this car covered as possible. Won't take that long, which is nice. One, because of the size and the shape of it, but two, because this game's actually pretty good about that. So we sold one car. Looking to try to sell a second one here. Start getting the sense of how things go sale-wise. But also see how, you know, you get a little bit of money, you invest a little bit more, you sell for a little bit more, and you just kind of incrementally climb up. Jump on the car. This was one thing where I was like, man, I wish they put in like a ladder or something in the game. It just feels weird just jumping on top of the car so you can get the top of it. Or like jumping into the back of the truck so you can get soap in the back in the back end of it. Okay, are we good? Scanner. Get that. Yeah, the scanner feature is really nice. Not giving us a completion sign or sound or a sign of anything, so I don't know. Could try to wing it and just clean it and hope for the best. Because usually by now it's like, okay, yeah, no, this works. You've covered it enough, but we're not getting that. And that was the issue I was getting originally with the game too. Water. Yeah, so the bright gold would be where the soap is that we need to remove, and then the darker gold seems to be dirt that we need to clean up underneath. Which means it needs to be re-soaped, re-foamed. Usually, not always, but I've learned that that can help. I remember as a kid going to the self-serve car washes, being like, Mom, I'll clean it, I'll clean it. Do the wax and the spray and the foam and all that. Don't often see many self-serves, though. Used to be a lot more of them. I don't know if just people want to go through with the drive-through, and especially as some of them are pretty high-tech and pretty well maintained and employed as well, so you get a lot of people working on your vehicle. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to foam it again. Wait, hold on. Foam. Let's see what we can do here. If we don't get another completion sound, then, well, I'm just going to move on. Hopefully it'll see that at least is mostly clean. Yeah, I'm still not getting anything. Alright, let's just clean it then. Clean it, move on. Then again, we might get a completion sound after this, so we'll see what happens. What's kind of neat is that sometimes soap can linger on the car, and you got to spray it down just a little bit more. Just kind of interesting little details. Makes it feel a bit more real in a way. Get the tires. Try to get the top as best as we can. In real life, this would not be an issue, as I'm 6'4", so really not an issue to reach the top. Alright, well, we did what we could. As you can see, there's still like soap left and stuff, but whatever. It is shinier, though. It is definitely shinier.
How's the client? I hope he wasn't whining too much. Alright, let's take a look at that beauty and see what needs fixing. There's a scanner on the table. Just run it over and you'll know exactly what's going on under the hood. No BS. Tech doesn't lie.
Well, about that. Some tools like the scanner, when picked up, are added to your inventory. Press tab. Scan the car by pressing E. Famous potatoes, Idaho. Oh boy. Oh yeah, that's right. So what's really cool is you can actually open the trunk and store stuff in a car. I would just make sure you don't sell the car then, because I don't know what happens to it. I know, from what I remember, they're all linked anyway. So I would assume you're fine, because, like, yeah, if you open up this trunk, it's the same as if you open up that trunk. Eventually, you'll get car storage over here once you get some upgrades going on. Alright, so for scanner, E. The more we can get stuff out of the red, the better. Even if everything's in the yellow, that's still pretty good, you know? You're still going to make a bit more money. Oh, we can see the summary here. Okay, nice. So we can see our estimated profit. Add missing parts. Add parts below 50%. Oh, for the list. Oh, okay, great. So that way you can actually see what you need to add on. Yeah, that was another thing, was like trying to keep on track with, okay, what do I have in my inventory? What did I want to use and switch out? And you can kind of do that, seems like, with this list, which is new. So that's cool. So we definitely want to upgrade the muffler if we can. The engine, we won't be able to. We don't have the right upgrades in order to handle that. Yeah, it says washed 89%. It really should say 100, but nothing we can really do about that. Polished 0%. All right, maybe we'll try washing it after we get the parts for it. So we should be able to do some body work with some sanding and puttying, and then spraying on and you know, little spot sprays of paint. We can definitely do the brake, the disc right front. We can do that. We can do the shock absorber, and that should at least be something.
It's worth checking the exhaust on cars. Holy ones sputter, and the profit will disappear faster than you think. Grab some repair tape, patch that thing up, and the car will run like new. And us? We'll save a few bucks. And that's what this business is all about.
Oh yeah, that's right. Taping up the exhaust rather than just changing it out. Okay, so we have to go here. Yep. We zoom in. Click on the catalytic converter. Spray around to try to find where the holes are. Clearly right there. Another one right there. Not seeing anything else. That might just be it. Okay, cool. Nope, nope, not the spray, the tape. Out of tape. Oh, hold on. I think we had to grab it from somewhere, but I didn't see it, was the only thing. Unless he wants us to, oh, buy the tape. That's right. Trying to remember, I was like, I knew he gave us the scanner. I just couldn't remember if the tape was provided or if we had to buy it. Oh, is the shop over here? Oh, I guess it's over here. I thought it was down the other way. Maybe I'm thinking of the junkyard. I might have flipped the two in my head. Like I said, it's been a little bit. Yeah, okay, yeah. The shop's over here. Let's take a look at the map. I guess nothing's over there. For some reason, I thought something was over here. Okay, yeah, so shop and then junkyard. Okay. Hello. Let's see here. Brake disc. Yep, we definitely want to get one of those. So let's buy now. We'll just buy new. It's fine. Don't need fuses or the canister. Repair tape, though, we definitely want. Items bought in stores or removed from cars go into your inventory. Your company also has a warehouse where you can move items from the inventory. Plate repair kit. Oh, you can buy those now. Okay, interesting. I feel like those came later originally. Oh, let's buy those. That'll clean up the plates. Office upgrade at level 4 required. Repair machine. An additional machine used to repair worn out parts. Okay, I do remember that. But I remember, I swear that actually came as part of the upgrade for when you upgraded your warehouse. But now it seems to be a separate thing, which is interesting. Electric screwdriver, I do remember having to purchase. Brake disc. So this is stuff we could sell back. Okay, so we're looking good. Thank you, sir. Oh, sorry, folks. I'm a dime holding up a dollar. Hold on. Good reflexes. You passed the test. Park the car in the repair zone. Right mouse button to rotate the camera. WASD to move the camera. Enter. Yep. Look for the leaks. Remember to screw and unscrew things. Okay, and then radio. So Z for report. There we go. Love bringing that up. So the right front. We'll need to remove this wheel to replace that disc brake. Oh, I forgot the shock absorber. That's fine. We'll still make enough money between taping things up and then making sure that we replace that brake.
Good riddance. But don't fool yourself. It ain't permanent. We could fix those parts, but we'd have to drop some cash on a workshop. Well, we do what we can with what we got.
You know, fair enough.
Speaking of, there's a junkyard just outside Winston Spring. If you find some time, check it out. Maybe you'll find something worthwhile there. Just don't mention nothing to the clients, all right? Kid, that car might be clean, but the rust ruins the whole impression. Now, I wouldn't be as successful if I didn't know how to deal with it. Head back to the workshop. You'll find everything you need to get rid of that rusted beast. Oh, and look for a flashlight on the table. It might come in handy.
Oh, interesting. So now you need a workshop upgrade to remove the wheels. Huh. Okay. Duly noted. I mean, it makes sense because you need to lift the car up off the ground, but it used to be that you could just remove the wheels no matter what. And I was like, okay. But, all right, so duly noted. So we really can't do a whole lot from a maintenance perspective. Park the car in the zone. similar to the washing mode. Under the X button is a scanner that will help you finish the job. Tools. Okay, yep. Oh, yeah. Yep, grab, just grab all the tools to activate it. Perfect. Okay, so first we're sanding. Let's crouch. Are we not sanding this? I thought we were supposed to sand the rust off. Because scanner isn't doing anything. Or at least not much of anything. Well, it's scanning that over there. Do you want... Hold on. Pick up the flashlight. Yeah, remove the rust with... Well, that's what I'm trying to do. But the game isn't seeing the rust. Like, it is, but it isn't. Am I actually removing anything? Because it feels like it should work a lot better than it is. Yeah, it could be that something's slightly bugged. Hold on. You know what? Let's... Oh, you know what? It might be because it still sees the car as dirty. Maybe it needs me to do 100% complete on the wash? Oh my goodness. Alright, we'll try this again. But yeah, I've had similar issues in the past. I was hoping they'd fix it, but it looks like they're still in the game. So hopefully, eventually, they'll come with the fix for that kind of stuff. For whatever system they have in the back end that's registering when something is clean and or damaged and whatever else. I do really like the game, though, a lot. I've actually had a lot of fun with it. It's a very chill game, and it does a very good job of adding value and feeling rewarded for your efforts. It is definitely a more unique sim experience. And we're still not giving us the completion, so the car is still having issues, unfortunately. Yeah, it might just be that I have to restart the game, but let's see. Flashlight, car scan, yeah. Yeah, I have a feeling if this doesn't register properly, we'll have to restart the game and then go from there. Yeah, still no luck. It's not giving us anything. And because it doesn't see the cars fully cleaned, I don't know if the bodywork stuff will register properly. So I'm thinking that those two things are tied together here. Alright, well, let's drive it over here. Tool, spray paint. Why? What? Why spray paint when I haven't even sanded it? Wait, that's finishing sandpaper though. Rust and metal sandpaper. Is that? Ah, okay. Maybe I was just using the wrong sander. Totally my fault if that's the case. Because yeah, that's right. One is specifically for the initial work on the body, and then the other one is for sanding down the putty before you paint. Yeah, unfortunately, the car isn't registering that it's fully clean, as you can still see the soap and stuff, so... But that is a issue that has been around since like the beginning of early access. Oh boy. Ugh. Camera's making me do weird things. Yeah, like, see, it's also not registering the rust properly, because we're not at 100% yet still. So I'll keep trying a little bit, but it might just be that we need to restart. Yeah, it's so unfortunate that this is still a problem. I was hoping they'd fix this by now. Why am I getting fat shamed? Rude. Yeah, because we should be done by now. So, what we'll do is we'll end the episode here, but we'll definitely jump back into this. I really do think that a restart will help, and I'll just run it probably off video and just wash it again until it starts registering it, get it back here, and then from there in the next episode, we'll get this thing painted and hopefully sold for a nice profit, so that way we can dive into so much more. So with that, thank you very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other. And I look forward to hanging out with you in the next one.